Hey, yo, what up, is Don?
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers, back up in here, of course. How you guys doing? The Zoom Freaky.
Yes.
How freaky is it? We're about to look.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fast Pass, of course.
Yep.
For chopping these shoes up at a high level.
A very high level.
Which is hard to do.
The highest we've ever seen.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so if you guys want to cop, we'll leave a link in the description box. Let's get it started off with the cross-section cut of the Zoom Freak 1.
Ooh. Double stackers.
Yeah, so as you can see, the main thing that pops up to me is the double stack zoom in the heel. It does look very thick, which it is, but like it's not because it's thin. It's like a thin rectangular shape, which we'll get into. But yeah, it is double stack zoom, and that's real thick, dude. That's like the entire heel. Too bad it's like not super great.
Yeah.
You know, the forefoot and just like the overall cushion looks real low.
Yeah, super low. The rest is just a foam. What is that? Phylon?
You're probably just
just a phylon.
Yeah, and then you can see the strobel board, and then maybe you can see like the foam right on top of the strobel board, and then the insole, which is regular.
Yeah.
And then the heel, there's a lot of padding. You can see the internal TPU heel counter, the blue thing in the heel, and the materials, of course. Yeah, there's a lot of materials. It looks like it's like triple layered in the toe. So you have that black material, and then you have another textile material, and then you have that thin like see-through material, and then the tongue is also like double layered with like foam in it. So
yeah,
there's that. All right, so here's the upper separated from the midsole. Nothing special there. And then yeah, so here you can see the actual material, like what's inside. So underneath everything, it looks more like a foam, like textile material. And then you can see that there is more of like cross stitching here in the toe area, and then you can see the new lockdown system that in the toe, right? And then that does look to be stitched down to the textile material.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just a little overlay.
Yeah.
You know, it's just another material overlaid in a lateral area. It's not like a fly wire where it's like, you know, loose.
Why don't they make it free flowing?
Yeah, I know.
Right? What's the point in stitching it down, right?
Yeah, you might as well just add, it's just another layer right there.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess it does.
But cut in a cool shape, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess it does help with support and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if it was free flowing, I think it would be a little bit better. You know, you can feel it tighten a little bit more and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, and then you can see the see-through material.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks super thin. And I'm not sure what type of material it is, but it does say it's breathable. That is breathable, but underneath all that, it is not.
Yeah, that's the thing about a lot of the times with these breathable mesh is that like they're underlaid by one or two different materials that are not breathable.
Exactly.
Which you kind of need for support, you know. So
yeah. And then underneath all that, you can see that there is an underlaying material, which it looks like some polyester, you know, type of material, and that's normal, you know. And then you can see that this tongue that's probably connected to the tongue, and it's more of like a textured booty, where the tongue connects to something, another underlying material that goes underneath all that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so there's that. Now you can see on the lateral side that there's a lot of foam and like rubber coming up for lateral containment, which is great. That's awesome. And you can see the strobe board with the foam and stuff like that. And then here on the strobe board it says Zoom Freak 1 with like a serial number or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we get into the removal of the strobe board, and you can see the actual phylon, and then you know you can see how thin. It's actually not super thin.
Yeah.
But you know, comparing it to like a full heel unit, it's a lot thinner. You know, it's like twice as thin, I would say.
Yeah, it takes away some of the compression when it's shaped like that, and in that orientation, kind of vertically or running parallel with the midsole. And then you see a few groove lines, articulated groove lines in the forefoot. That's just to add some flex in the shoe. I assume there is, or there is no shank plate in this, huh?
Nope. And a lot of people, not a lot, actually a good amount of you guys sent over Sneaker Highway 23's little rant or whatever about Nike. I don't know, guys. I mean, I do see it as an issue as far as like.
Oh, yeah, he hates Nike, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. You know, I don't know what it is, but okay, so for an athletic shoe, you do need that support, and I obviously like it. I don't know, man.
You need some support. I mean, how much support varies probably between different people and different shape, size, feet.
You need it for torso support, you
Yeah.
know? And I'm pretty sure Nike knows what they're doing as far as designing shoes goes. Because like if you think about it, like the Kobe 9 doesn't really have anything, and like you know the Kobe 11, the 360
has a minimal. I mean, it's almost non-existent.
Converse All-Star Pro BB doesn't have anything. The Kobe mentality, the Mamba instincts, Mamba focus, and all that.
I actually
don't have
like that type
anything.
of feel. I don't like when a shoe is too rigid.
Yeah.
And has too much of a shank plate that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's preference.
Yeah, and then if you like bend the actual Zoom Freak, it goes back into shape, you know. And I don't know, I don't see it as that big of an issue. And when I was playing with it, I didn't really have any issues with it either. So, you know, I feel like it should be supportive enough. There's the zoom units there.
Yeah.
These little pocket thingies. It looks more like a band. It kind of reminds me of a Band-Aid or something, you know?
Yeah.
So there are the zoom units there, and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how they fit them in, huh?
That's the little cut inside the phylon.
Yep.
There's no foam in
No.
between, I guess, the zoom unit and the rubber.
Yeah.
Or the floor. So there's that. It's 75 millimeters long.
But what is going on between these two?
What do you mean? Nothing.
Oh, it's just hollow, huh?
It's just hollow. It's
That's
double
crazy.
stacked. Yeah. This is exactly.
There's a little space there.
Exactly. So this is exactly what they do in the foam posits, and I believe maybe what else? The Kobe ones? No, I think that's just full length zoom.
Yeah.
There's another shoe that does
There
that,
is.
but it's the foam posits.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's 40 millimeters wide, which is very, very not wide.
Yeah. Very, very thin.
Yes, and it's 8.28 millimeters thick. That's normal for a zoom unit. You know, 8 to 10 millimeters is normal for a regular zoom unit. But
when you add them together.
Yeah, double stacked, and obviously if you double stack that, 16.64 millimeters of zoomy zoom underneath your foot.
Which makes it the thickest zoom unit ever.
Pretty much.
Almost, right?
But I mean,
but it doesn't really act like that.
If you think about it, it's double stacked, so there is a little line in between. Like if it was the fibers and it was actually 16 millimeters thick, that would be maybe a little too mushy.
Yeah,
for
for sure.
Right? So I guess double stacking it is nice.
Yeah.
Making it a little bit more responsive as well. And you see how cheap and shitty that is. This swoosh. You just it's like literally glued in. Like I don't know what this material is, but
yeah.
I'm sure like the durability of this swoosh is probably not very good.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's that, and there's the outsole there.
Yeah.
Alright, so in the forefoot, looking at the thickness of the rubber outsole and the foam all the way until the strobe board, it's 15.66 millimeters in the forefoot, which is
pretty low.
Which is pretty damn low, yeah.
It feels like it.
Yeah, the lowest we've seen is like what, 13, 12, 13, something like that. So it's pretty damn low. And then the heel, it's 22.72, so you have like a 7 millimeter offset, which is pretty flat, pretty low to the ground in the heel as well. Actually, really low to the ground.
Yeah, really low.
Alright, so I don't know. Oh, so this is a grade school versus adult.
What are they doing different? Yeah, they just stuff it with foam.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, that sucks. It's around the same though. Everything else looks like.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the difference between the Kobe Exodus and the Zoom Freaks.
Right.
Too bad the heel cushion was way better in the Kobe's than the Zoom Freaks, even though it is double stack zoom. But yeah, so there is the dismantling video of the Zoom Freak. Once again, shout out to FastPass. It's overall a pretty interesting shoe. The performance review will be coming soon, if it's not already out.
Yeah, and if you have a pair and you've been rocking them, let us know what your thoughts are on it. But yeah, that's just a quick breakdown of the Zoom Freaks. Kind of interesting to see. Again, links are below if you do want to cop a pair. They're pretty cheap. What are they? How much are they? God, I already forgot. 120. Not bad.
Yeah.
But there it is. Soul Brothers, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.